gonna be starting soon. It's just a matter of taking everything step at a time right now. So my controller's being funky. Alright. We should be okay now. I'm kind of hoping this works. So I tried a new setup sort of thing going on. So I don't know how well it's going to look, but I'm trying to do something nice-ish. Welcome back to Chrono Trigger. We are picking up where we left off, and where we left off was, aside from minor glitches and such, I'm trying to think. I always end up playing my game for a little bit usually, and I meant to stream so much earlier because I actually have to get up early tomorrow. My friend and I are going to be hanging out for a little bit, and I have to be up early for that. So I believe we just did a whole plot line with Isla. I think we finally met her, and I gushed over her maybe a little too much, but she's really good. But we did that, and we got the thing we need to make the sword and make Frog be our friend again, so, you know, it's all good. The Dreamstone thing, yeah. I had to quit playing Chrono Trigger for a hot minute earlier. So I was playing my save, and in my save, I'm getting close to the end game, I believe, which is exciting and not. You know, there's like a few last things I have to clean up, and I'm used. When I last played Chrono Trigger, I played it as a port on the Wii U. And because I played it as a port on the Wii U, I don't think it had some of the additions. Either it did, or if it did or not, I don't know fully, because I really don't remember seeing certain parts at all. But I know it's not called the Ruptite Lair. I'm going to end up calling it the Ruptite Lair. But there's a little place that's in prehistoric time, and it's in Middle Age time. And they added it. I think it's like added to the DS. I know it's definitely added to the Steam version of it. I don't think it was on the Wii U version of it. And I got to that part of the game, and I was playing it, and I was like, oh my god, I hate this. Did I fix the sword? I didn't. I need to go fix the sword first. I'm sorry. I'm rambling about shit. I'm not even ready. I got to the part, and it's a whole bunch of fetch quests. It was made specifically like for these ports as an added part of the game, and like doing the first two, I'm like, oh, this is fine, you know, it's kind of interesting, it's nice to have some new content, even if it's just like recycled with the assets they had in the game. And as I keep doing it, I'm not even that far into it, I don't believe. I think I just got to the one where you have to make a new ladder, and then do the time stuff, and then go up that new ladder because the old one breaks. And I hate it. I just hate it. It's getting redundant. I like looked up a little thing on it because I was like, I don't remember this being in any other version of the game. So what's it doing now? And it really does seem like it's just part of the whole thing where it shouldn't be a thing. you know, maybe 1 or 2 fetch quests with it, maybe 3 even. That's okay, but it's like you're going up and down the same area. There's enemy fights you can't avoid, and you just have all this dumb shit going on with it, and as like, you know, I kept doing it, and I'm like, this is fine. I'm not gonna hate it. It's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna sit here and act like it's all good. And I don't know. I stopped in the middle of it. I was trying to, like, I was like, I just want to power through and get done with it. And not deal with everything else after it. I just want to get this part over with for today. And I couldn't. Fighting these enemies that are just there to be there is aggravating all of its own, and that you can't avoid half the time. And just, it's not like you can sit there and mindlessly dash through. There's certain ones that like have like perfect physical resistance, I guess is the way to word it. So you like always miss, or it does like 0 damage all the time. And that's really frustrating, and I really kind of hate that it's in the game. And like there's a little treasure chest you can pick up through that little adventure too, and a lot of it so far seems like it gives you just a bunch of money and shelters, and like I've skipped a couple battles in my own file because there's just been times where it's like, no, I need to get to the next part, or no, I don't want to risk my team dying. And you know, I don't feel like I have a good chunk of money on me. There's no reason for me to actively go out and get more money, and for it to just keep gifting me money in chests like that. And it's not even like, oh, here's 600 gold, oh, here's 200 gold. It's like, here's 10,000 gold. It's like, dude, I don't need that much. And it's been frustrating. Like, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, I guess, at this point. I'm just still trying to power through and get done with it so I don't have to deal with it again. I just don't know how much longer that's gonna honestly take me. Otherwise, I mean, so I said I started doing this stream a lot later than I meant to. And by that I mean, it's almost 2 o'clock here. I was originally going to start this at 1 and stream till 2. Not 1. I was only going to start this at 12 and stream till 2. And 12 o'clock hit. And I was like, no, I'm hungry, you know, I'm going to eat something first. So my mom makes like the best banana bread. And I've probably eaten like 1/4 of a loaf of banana bread because it's just so good. So, I did that, like the full I am, and I dug out my 3DS yesterday. I learned about the 3 tent glitch, where like there's this tent in 3, then it's like right on the very edge of the map where it's touching the very, very edge of the map. So if you like check a certain spot there, you'll get garbage text and stuff, and it'll start glitching the game out like crazy. so I spent like most of my morning doing that, and then when my 3DS died, I took a nap and woke up. So my 3DS was like charged by that time, and after I ate the banana bread, I was like, "What? I'm gonna do a few more tent glitches." You know, so I feel good and motivated, which obviously was a mistake. I did that, completely forgot about streaming, and then I played Smash for a little bit because I still need to beat the Adventure of Light in that. So I haven't, and I've been lazy about it, so I worked on that. And then I moved on to playing Splatoon again. Because the whole thing's coming up soon, and I'm kind of really eager for that. I don't know how well that's going to turn out. I want to make sure I'm like decent with my skill level because I haven't played in so long. Not that I'm a great Splatoon player to begin with, I'll say, but I'm good-ish. You know, as good as one could expect someone to get after playing repeatedly. I'm not like, oh, so high leveled, and I stick with like the same weapon because I'm bored. But you play games to have fun, you don't play games to be amazing. At least that's what I like to say about myself. I usually like binge play games for a while, which is a good and bad thing. Typically, like, Animal Crossing, when that first came out for the 3DS, I got it, in summer before school started, and I would play that, like, religiously, every day, every night. I'd stay up late catching the beetles on the island to make a shit ton of money until like the shop closed, and then like I had late out ordinance. So even when the shop closed, it's like, alright, you know, it doesn't close till super late, I'm gonna stay up later after that, and I'll just catch a ton and store it at my house. I had one room dedicated to just storing all of these beetles in until the game was like, you can't put anything else on the floor or it will collapse. And I'm like, alright, that's cool. And then I just store it in like, I would build up the little basket then that you get on the docks with I'd just fill it with those beetles, and then I'd wake up, shop was open, I'd get all of it out, I'd sell it, make big bucks, go pay off my house, get my house upgraded, rinse and repeat, I think I almost had my house like fully upgraded by the end of summer. And once school started up, I like the first month maybe I kept doing it, and then I stopped because I was like, wow, I need to sleep, so I have to get up fucking early as shit. And that's honestly my one weakness, is having to get up early as fuck. So it was a pretty rough binge, and I probably would still binge it now, except for I got the 3DS when it first came out. So I had the original 3DS, I got a blue one, because I really like the color blue, and fucking, I had it for years, to the point that when it did get damaged, because usually if it gets damaged you just send it to Nintendo and they fix it for you, but when it got damaged, it was at the point when, oh, you can't send this game, you can't send your system in, we don't have the parts to replace it. Which really sucked, because what ended up happening to it got knocked into a bucket of mop water. And I was really upset, and I tried everything to get it to work again, and tried everything to get it to work again, and I couldn't. So I was super frustrated. I ended up getting a Galaxy 3DS. I really didn't want to. I did want to upgrade soon, so I really wanted to buy Earthbound, and you couldn't get it on the original 3DS. It's like, only for new 3DS. I'm like, this sucks. So I did what I did. I got a new one, and I got, since Animal Crossing, I didn't have Animal Crossing on the game cartridge. I had it on, I just had it downloaded on there, so all of my stuff was gone, and I had to start over from scratch. So I haven't played it much. I did start a new town. I don't even remember what I called it, and I just am very depressed. I look at it every once in a while, the town's overrun with weeds. Oh, and now it's a flashback sequence, which maybe I'll stop talking. It's why I was not talking to Frog as immediately as I should have been. But here's Cyrus. I don't know if we've seen him before then, but he's gonna go fuck up the Frog King, which, unfortunate. But that's just how it is. Hi, Bread. How are you, baby boy? Don't fall my eye, please. You just sit there, you'll be fine. I know you're gonna excuse myself from yawning. I'm reasonably tired. Poor Glenn. Dude doesn't even have armor. And I don't understand that. You know, if you're going to dangerous places, put on some armor, my man. Like, look at this situation. That's dangerous. This situation, even more so. But God, what a beautiful frog. I want to fight him. Greg, what are you? Don't eat my laces. What a quick battle. I love it. Who's that girl? Oh, this is a little more serious. Yeah, so that whole situation's kind of fucked up. I think from, like, the start of the game, whenever you do first meet Frog, I think you kind of usually think of him to be Cyrus. And then you find out that he's, like, Glenn, and you're like, oh! What the heck? Poor little guy. But I think Cyrus outright did say Glenn had much better sword skills, so it's whatever. Anyway, now Frog's gonna be my friend, and I'm super fucking excited because I love Frog. I'm not gonna have Marl on my team though. I'm gonna put Robo on my team because we haven't seen him really in a hot minute. So, just Chrono and 2 dudes. I do think we have to change up our equipment a little bit. We'll see. Frog's not gonna equip the Masamune yet. He does equip it soon, but he has like some shit stuff going on for him right now. So definitely try to improve him. The Hero's Badge, I'm gonna put on him whenever he does have the chance to equip the Masamune. So right now it's just not really worth it. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Rob. I didn't even notice we had so much better stuff going for you. What's Chrono wearing? Does he have the golden suit? Oh. We're gonna give you the golden suit. And probably keep you like that. That'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and continue on. I believe we just need to head towards the magic keep now. And we'll be fine. Frog still has his usual texts of X Strike and stuff. I think he will learn some with Robo, not too long now. So it's not gonna be a long wait. I don't remember what moves he and Robo can do. And I don't know if he will either learn some after this fight or if it's gonna wait until after I get him his magic. Which, I can't get him his magic until he comments about how we have magic, despite which he won't do until I think we do a battle in the magic cave. So it's all kind of aggravating. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. What did we learn? Because I did not pay attention. Okay. So we have a triple tech with him, so that's pretty sick. And then he got Frog Launcher from Robo, so that's not too bad. It's better than nothing, at least. I'll show that off, I guess. Why not? I hate these enemies anyway. Maybe it'll kill them faster. Probably not, since all three of them are wasting a turn away. It looks fairly sick, though. And then show off Frog Launcher. So why not? What do you think, Fred? Do you think Frog Launcher is a good move? You don't have a comment? Okay, thank you, Fred. I appreciate your support. Frog Launcher kinda sucked because it didn't even kill the dude. I hate these frogs. These are the... right now, it's like an immense hate for both pink frogs and yellow frogs. Because yellow frogs are in that fucking area that really sucks. That you can't, like, get out of. I just don't even know at this point. I hate... Why would they add that? Did people playtest that area? Did people be like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed this area that you guys added to the game for additional content. It was super great. I love doing all these fetch quests. Did you approve that, Fred? I know, I'm just gonna keep harping on it. In playing it so far, I will say there's like one or two things that I do like about it. I do think it's cool to see reptites like after the fact, because I think for the most part they kind of just were killed off after the whole deal. So it's kind of neat to see them. But, and like, you can still kind of fight them because you have these reptite exiles that are recolored of them that are, like, I guess were allowed in the village and then they did something and they got kicked the fuck out, and there's a shit ton of those dudes, which is really fucked up. But there's those guys that you get to hang out with, and you can use charm on them. And I think all of those characters in that area, when you use charm on them, all you fucking get is an elixir. So it's not super worth it. I don't know if there's anything different. This is also gonna play a cutscene that you guys won't be able to see, I believe, because Chrono Trigger likes to be fucky. Oh, we also got more memories. I'm gonna be quiet again. I lied about being quiet. How, like, what's the age difference between them? Like, in this scene, is Cyrus a teenager and Glenn's just a little kid? Or, Brad, you're not helping when you climb up on my shoulder. Oh, Brad, you're just digging your claws into my shoulder now. That's not fun. And so, okay. So now is Glenn, like in, I don't want to say like a late teenager, early adult, because that sounds dumb. Young adult, I think is the term I'm looking. Is he like a young adult in this? And then like Cyrus is like adult, I guess would be the way to put it. I don't know. And maybe I can't formulate as well since my cat just keeps headbutting my head. Brad, what are you doing? Don't eat my hair. That's not good for you. You have an issue. You keep eating stuff you don't need to eat. What are you doing, Brad? Yes, you're a very good kitty cat. You're the best. That's why you're my picture. Oh, please don't fall. Please, Brad. You're kidding me. This is like a sad scene going on, and you keep doing bad things during it. I'm supposed to be sad during this, man. It's like, it is a rough fucking time. There he is as a frog. The bottom is fucking down. And there's the hero's badge just floating on down. Brad, for 1 minute in your life, can you sit still? Poor frog. I feel bad for the dude. I think after this cutscene happens, he'll equip the Masamune. Hey, please don't eat my cords, Brad. Now here's the unfortunate thing. Even with this new setup, I'm not super sure. I don't think that the cutscene's gonna play. Because I don't know what it does to set it up so weirdly. Let's see if I can skip it. Brad, stop eating cords while I'm trying to do things. Okay, cool, I did it. I skipped it. Nice. Now you guys have to sit through that. Basically, all the cutscenes that occur in this game just add a little extra. You can, I'm sure you can find them on YouTube easily, but it, like right after they play, you have the character doing it in the game as you would have seen it before they were added to the game. I think the cutscenes are probably like the best thing that they added. Strut your stuff, frog. I love you. Whoa, Brad, what did I say about eating cords? So I think after this battle, right here, we can go get Frog his magic. I'm really hoping so, at least. I know it's somewhere. He's like, I didn't know you guys had magic. Why do you have magic? Even though he clearly saw us use it beforehand. My cat's giving me dirty looks because I keep telling him not to eat stuff that he shouldn't be eating. Like trash bags. You don't eat trash bags. And you don't eat headphones. It'll hurt your stomach. They're not good for you, Brad. Yeah, here it is. Thank you, Robo. Now we're gonna go to the end of time and get this dude some magic. If I can get there. And maybe... No, I'm not gonna fight Specchio. I'm still really surprised I beat him that first time. I'm not gonna lie. That was really unexpected. I do think he gets harder, though. Besides, like, you know, if I were to fight him now, he'd be super hard. I do think he just, in general, gets, like, harder as the game goes on. Level-wise and all that jazz. I don't know how many forms he... I don't know if maybe there's, like, a level cap on how he'll change his form. Because I think he can get to, like, level 99, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he get to level 99 in this game. So I can only imagine that, you can get to level 99 and he'll have forms for each of those levels. So what, he'd have like 10 forms? Because he has a form for when you're under level 10? I feel like that's right. I don't know. Yo, Specchio, what's up? Teach my frog cool tricks. Don't put him at the door, Specchio, because... Oh, he'll just go over the... Alright, cool, thank you. No, thank you. We're fine. We're good. Thank you, Specchio. I don't need my ass beat. So Frog also knows water magic. And, like... So Marl uses ice, which is water, but just solid. Frog uses, you know, actual water. Which I feel like... Fred, you are just being really aggressive right now. You need to calm down. Frog uses water, and it's kind of fucked up, because they turned him into a frog, and I feel bad for the dude, but I mean, at least it's fitting. So like, before he learns magic, he knows how to do those, like, he knows how to do Slurp, which heals people with his tongue. Yeah. Like, is that just a trick he picked up? Like, as a frog, he's like, I bet I could just, tongue some people and that would give him health. You know, maybe no. Maybe we're just gonna forget about it. Anyway, he learned new text though, so that's cool. He has, I think, a new one with both Chrono and Robo. And he probably learned new ones with Luca and Marl, were I to put them on the party. But I kind of want to have Robo with me because I like Robo. I might switch the Robo out later though. My cat's now kicking me. Can't get to that chest yet. We can find... This rat does not look good. So, now they can do Sword Stream, which is that. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it looks kind of cool. And I guess we'll have to see the other one in a little bit. But I think the other one, what the fuck? I think the other one, he puts Robo in a bubble and he just drops him. And I think he does the same thing to Isla too. Which, surprise, Isla does come back to the team. She has to, because I love her. But yeah. I'm pretty impressed. Like, that bubble held so well that it wasn't an issue holding Robo for that long. But I guess at the same rate, you didn't really have to hold Robo for too super long. So maybe it wasn't too bad. He also just has water as a move now, like how Chrono has lightning as a move. A lot of it just involves bubbles, which I think is cute. stop attacking my headphones. You're being really rude, Brad. Like, if you keep this up, I'm gonna have to move you away. You think you're cute. You're not really that cute. And the battle just keeps on going. Probably should have Frog kill himself since he's kinda iffy right now. Oh. Oh. I feel like we could just pummel that last one out of here. Come on, Rat, just die. Just go. Look at that, that was critical. You suck, Rat. I know a lot of these just have like super high physical, so they don't really want to die. Which I understand. It's fuckity too. But there's not much. There's not much we can do about it. It's dead already. I kind of feel bad that Chrono's not like, oh, let's bury him, give him a nice little gravestone. Because he made it far. Now here we are with the keep to defeat the dude. I like, this is also like just another good example of the scenery looking really cool. I love how the art in this game looks. There's a lot of moments where it's like, I can't put it up on my wall, like goddamn. So there's not gonna be a whole lot going on immediately. You can go up this way, and there's these kids protecting this treasure chest, which kinda sucks. And there's Luca, who talks to Robo, who's Line or Lene or what? Talk to me, please. Frog, you're safe. Yep. Get this treasure chest. My mom, who no one likes to talk to me apparently. Please. She probably just says like, "Oh, Chrono, I've been so worried about you." Is Luca following us? I don't like that. Here, yep, of course, Mom, thank you. Oh. And there's no one in here, so that's great. Just go past through everyone here. Do we just have to walk through? Whatever, game. I'm not good at games like that. So there's nothing going on there. Nothing going on in this room still. Go up over here. Some girl laughing. This dude staring at this treasure chest. Can I take it? Nothing still. This kid. This kid. This girl. Nothing going on in here. Got more treasure chests though. Probably should heal Frog. So I don't remember where the next thing is at. It's fine. We'll go with that. Still nothing happening. Kind of wish I had more banana bread right now. Oh. Oh, what's up? It's your boy Ozzy again. And the bat. I mean, Matt's been there, but... Alright. So here's the thing. Am I really gonna be fighting 100 of these dudes? Because I don't think that's true. I'm half tempted to count now. So this is like 6 right now. How much will that do? It's like I gotta count. I can't spread on myself. That's painful. Alright. That move killed them all. That's it. Okay. And I'll include the bosses too. Why not? So up here, we now got these dudes. And they'll fight us. So that's 5. Oh shit, that sucked. Is this gonna work on this dude? No. Well, I fucked that up. I said I played through these parts, that doesn't mean I remember what I did. Especially with like the difference in between where I am here and where I am in my game. Hi, Fred, I've noticed you've come back to harass me. Did you just take get you a little snack? Didn't bring me anything I've noticed. Oh, okay, climb my shoulder. Thank you, Fred, I love you. That's still open. And then up here is another 5. So I mean we're at 16, it's not a bad start for one side. I need you guys to die faster so I can get through this faster and count if we actually get to 100 or not. Fred, what are you eating? Don't eat my shirt. You have like pica. Can't you use it to eat things cats usually eat, like bugs? Eat a bug. You'll like that. They're chunky. No, Brett, not the controller, please. Ow. Oh shit, I should've just used the eye, whatever. I'm shit out of luck. I think I'll go ahead and use this on... You know what, I'll save it. I kinda wanna use it on Luca now that I think about it. Cause she goes kinda slow in battle. So there's everyone up here, and they're not saying shit to us still. Oh look, it's more enemies to fight. That's another 5. Let's do this shit. Why not? So, I was going through my room and I found old Easter candy. And I mean, like, still in the basket Easter candy, kind of candy. Which maybe sounds weird. I mean, adult getting Easter candy, so. Although 21 doesn't feel much like an adult. Anyway, my mom still makes baskets for everyone. Which, whatever. I'll take free candy when I can get it. And she... I mean, she made me a basket, and obviously I have it. And I didn't realize how much candy was left in there, so I ate a good chunk of it. And I mean, it's only July, so I think it's not like I'm gonna die. It's been like, what, 2-3 months? It's not that bad. kinda like that they do give you another chance to heal up before this boss, but here's our boss fight. That adds another one to our tally. This is Slash. You know, Slash, Flea, and Ozzy. That's a reference. I can't enunciate to tell you exactly. Come on, though. Like, you know. In your heart, you just know. I also remember this attack as being kinda hard. Attack battle. Fuck, dude. But I do kinda. Whoa, that was nice. I remember this battle being kinda hard, or at least a stressful one for me. I don't know. I feel like I say that about almost all the boss fights. But these ones aren't. I mean, so we have to fight. We have to fight Ozzy later on. He's like the big one concerning the three. But Flea and Slash, you know, they're kind of like mid bosses. And then I want to go on and say that even like Ozzy's kind of a mid boss. Like you're like, or should it be the other way? Like these are the mid bosses, and then you get to the mid boss. There's a build up to that. I don't feel like that was doing anything. I wasn't paying attention, so I got too busy rambling about my dumb shit again. But they are kind of the build up to the final boss of this area, which you might be surprised to learn it's Magnus. That fight is probably when I'm going to switch out Robo for Marl in my party. Yeah, here he whips out a sword and changes up kind of the fight tactics. Because now he's harder and I struggle a little bit. The fight with Magus is the one that I had a lot of difficulties with. And I try not to lose my first time around because then I just feel like a horrible person. But I mean, I don't typically do too bad on it. Wow, Slurp does like nothing to heal. Hi, Crumb. Now you're joining the party. I'm just gonna have everyone heal this turn. Because Frog and Robo are getting desperate. Chrono's always in great shape for some reason. So Frog's not that great of a healer at this moment. Well, that did shit. I probably already did that attack and saw it did shit and just didn't remember. It's fine. I'm fine. Frog's not that great of a healer. Because right now he's still only healing one person. And I think the only other person who has healing is Marl has Cure, which does a nice chunk of healing. So I kind of want to get her to do the healing in that last battle, so I don't panic, because Frog's only doing so much and I don't keep using up potions, because I didn't really bring a whole lot of potions with me. Shit, I need to see if I can equip the Masamune. I can freaking do that. I'm just charging into things with no regard to how life is. I'm getting attacked by my cats while I do so. Now he's doing that move, and that... You say I think that's gonna kill Frog, and I was right. But don't kill Robo, please. Let him heal. I'm gonna heal these dudes. Try and bring Frog back. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring Frog back. I think I'm just gonna be too anxious about making sure everyone has enough health. Shit! Even then, I just healed. Come on. Whatever, it works. Chrono, thank you. You're doing great, dude. See you later, Slash. It was nice knowing you, dude. See you when you come back. So now I get Chrono, I guess, gets Slash's sword, which is pretty sick. Okay, Frog already has the Masamune equipped. I'm just a fucking dumbass and forget things. Just give him the hero's badge. Now the critical hit rate is like super high on that, and we can love Frog even more. I'm gonna go ahead and use a shelter so everyone's in good standings and get the fuck out of here. So now we're on to fight, please. I didn't mean to run into the suit. I'm not gonna count these guys, like, again. I'll make, like, a note that we can fight them twice. But I don't think it, like, makes sense to count them into the whole, oh, you know, you're gonna have to fight 100 beings. So I've been trying to figure out what other games I would probably play to stream. Stardew Valley is definitely kind of high. I really love Stardew Valley, and yeah, I do have like a bunch of mods for it. I could do one that just has a whole bunch of like weird random mods with it. I could do one that has just no mods, and it's like whatever. I really wanted to do Lisa, but I do not think I can do Lisa with how this is set up, unfortunately. Because I kind of looked into it, it wasn't working out as much as I liked it to, so that's kind of out of it. I might try Terraria, or however people want to say it. I mean, I'm decent at the game. It's kind of irrelevant. I'd probably play it on the easiest setting because I need to. Basically, I'm okay at the game. I'm not amazing, I guess is the best way to put it. And that one would be kind of fun to just play through, but that one, like, Stardew Valley, it's easier to achieve goals. Chrono Trigger, it's like, you know, obviously I know it's going to end whenever we get to the end of the game, because we've beaten it. And I don't really have plans to, like, a lot more on that. And, like, Stardew Valley, it's like, oh, you know, get either all the community center or do all of the JoJo Mart stuff. Fuck, magic heals him. And so that's not too difficult. And I mean, it's like, oh, you know, I can show how to get to this stuff. Here's all this cool stuff. Here's my farm. I can't make a nice looking farm. Wow, Fort 13. I hate it. Terraria, I mean, there are goals like that, you know. Oh, go fight this boss so you can get through the dungeon, try to explore all of the dungeon, which gets harder as it goes on. Is this gonna, I remember lightning Q being really good here. Yeah. You can, you know, work on getting the Wall of Flesh defeated so that you can get into hard mode, and then there's a whole bunch of new stuff you do in hard mode, not all of which I've done, because personally, when I first played Terraria, I played on the PlayStation, whatever, with my brother, and he and I got the hard mode, and we were working on doing a lot of the stuff in it, and then some glitch happened, or someone in my family just was being pissy, and all of his stuff got his whole profile got deleted on there. So he didn't have any of his stuff. He didn't character things. It was all linked to his profile, and he got really fucking pissed about it. So he refused to play. I keep playing, but it was like significantly harder because now I didn't have him for like backup or like, hey, you know, watch my back while I do this. So I haven't done a whole lot in hard mode. I do have it on Steam, so it's something I could do. I have now that I have a controller. I for a while I didn't have a controller to like attach to my computer and play games with, and some games are so much easier. I can't imagine how much easier Battle Block Theater is, but I could probably do Battle Block Theater. I beat that whole game on the keyboard, which gets really fucking difficult at times, and there were certain things I kind of had to finesse. So that was always fun. But I have beaten that game, and I do like that one a lot. I cannot imagine doing it on the harder difficulty, where when you die, you have to start at the beginning of the stage again. There's just I just rely on luck and redoing the same shit over and over again. So it's like, whatever. But, I probably could do Battle Block Theater if that one wanted to work. I do like to play Battle Block Theater. I play it a lot. And that one is another one that I feel like would be easy to be like, tell when, alright, I can start here and I can stop here. Simple as that. Did not realize Chrono had no MP, which kinda sucks. This is also a battle that I kinda usually suck at, and you see that Chrono's just shittier and shittier as time goes by now, huh? Battle Block Theater I'd like to do though. I might actually consider doing that after this. It just depends. I'm really limited to what I have on my laptop right now for what I can stream, because I don't have anything right now that I can hook up other systems to record and stream and all that good stuff. Because I like other games. I'd love to play Breath of the Wild on here, because that one's just such a pretty game. I'd love to do Hollow Knight. This game's really fucking sick. What else? I'm trying to think of what I have. So I'm not fully. I might do like some streams of Oxygen Not Included. I think I've mentioned that before. I'm not super good at the game, but it could be something that would be interesting nonetheless. I know sometimes it's fun to watch people puddle through and be like, maybe I can do this, right? I don't know. But I mean, it's something. Oxygen Not Included. Like I think I'm getting better at Oxygen Not Included. I totally would play Don't Starve. I only have that. I unfortunately only have Don't Starve on my Switch. But I'd love to play that. It's a fun game. I like playing Don't Starve together all the time. And if I don't want to play it on my Switch, I typically will just play Don't Starve together and just play it by myself and make it so other people can't join me and explore that way. Which is kind of cheap, because I can, you can do it so that whenever you die, you can just go back to the forward posture or whatever it is and heal up. So it's iffy on that. Robo's dead again. I'm not gonna bother bringing him back. I do need to heal Frog though. That's kind of an important party member. Oh, he's dead. Okay, heal Chrono. I think I'm out of mid potions though. I'm almost out of mid potions. if I don't win this fight, I'm probably going to leave and get more mid potions then, since I didn't realize how low I was on them. I'll have, yeah, Chrono, you keep countering because that somehow works a lot in your favor. I'm just going to stick for having one team member, I guess. Froggy, oh, okay, you're locked. You can't do shit. Okay. You just... Chrono just doesn't have an MP for it, that's why. We'll try doing X slash, and then... have Chrono heal with that, and I guess have Frog use Slurp, because he can do that. He can at least do that to himself. Because Chrono doesn't have anything, and I don't really want to waste a turn trying to up his MP again. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. It's all good now. I am going to leave though and just go and buy so many fucking mid potions. Mom, I don't want to fight you again. You're just so rude. I really need to be more conscious of what I'm doing. Forgot Chrono doesn't have any MP and Robo's basically just waiting to die. So we're just gonna muscle through this. Yeah, there goes Robo. But we're fine. It's just a bat. We'll avoid the other two. And we'll go grab some more mid potion. Don't look at me, please. Luca, don't talk to me, please. And just leave that there. I don't really want to go through that way though. I should have thought this through more when I visited the shop. But there's not a whole lot I can do on that now, so. What you get when you don't pay attention to what equipment you got. I'm just kind of hoping that we don't die on the way to go and buy more stuff. I know, like, I can use Frog to heal everyone, but I really kind of don't have the patience for that. So, we should be fine. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Because we're not going to go fight them. So I think we'll be good. Should actually see how many people we're up to in our. We have to fight 100 fiends. We're just gonna buy a shit ton of potions. And definitely buy more of these. I think we should be good for now then. Alright. Travel back and I'll count real quick. We're like 43 if I haven't missed anything, and not including the extras I fought, and it's not including these dudes in the cave. But I'm surprised I could just buy that part. because I did not originally, I forgot to write down the little ghost guys that were guarding the chests, so I was too busy talking. But I think there are only 4 of them, so we should be fine now. This is a teleport, so that's handy. I'll go ahead and heal everyone, even though I specifically just bought shit. I'm sure. These guys we should be able to just muscle through though, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I was looking through some of the games I had, and I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, I should just do Doki Doki Literature Club, which I would love to. I know a lot of the appeal of that game though comes from like people starting the game like, oh, it's just, you know, an innocent little game. I don't know why it has a psychological warning, and then it's like, oh. I know that's just like a big part of the appeal of it, which makes it kind of a hard like game to replay. I like replaying it, you know. I definitely think it's just one of those games that I will go through and just stick around with. So why not? I mean, I constantly replay Earthbound. I love Earthbound. And why not? You know? But Doki Doki Literature Club would be something fun to do. I won't do it just because it's really more fun if you're just watching someone who hasn't played it before and it's their first time playing it. It gets a lot more entertaining, I guess. Kind of cool, but it's infinitely amazing. I played through it. So I saw something posted like games that you didn't think would fuck you up as much as they did, and it was like it showed you like 4 cutesy games, or like it was like games that seemed to be mislabeled. It's like, you know, Happy Tree Friends. You know, they all look so cute and happy, and then see all the fucking murder and shit. And like, that's not right. So, I mean, it's definitely up there. I kind of. But I did have a friend. I played through the game, and I was like, oh my god, this game's amazing. I love it. I think it's interesting. I love the poetry in it. It's really cool. And then immediately it was like, I have a friend who I could submit to this torture and watch him struggle. So I don't remember what my exact wording was, but I think I messaged him and I was like, hey, I know I recommend games to you a lot, and you do take me up on them, and you do play the games I recommend. Like, I told him about Earthbound, he got Earthbound, I told him about Katamari, he got into Katamari. He literally bought the games just because I was like, yeah, they're good games. Which kind of was like a fearful experience. So I was like, will you do me a favor, don't look up anything about this game, and just go ahead and play Doki Doki Literature Club, and keep me updated about how you're doing. So he did, and when he, you know, he had like a little Chromebook he was playing it on, and I'd be like, no, come over, I want to watch you play the game. And he's like, it's so much reading, you know. It's like, no. It's like, no, it's fine. We'll like voice act it. Of course, my voice acting skills are just me. So when we got to the part where like the big twist happened, and I think he was like a little shell shocked, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what the fuck?" Because it was a cute game up until that point, and so to see, you know, everything go to hell real fast, it's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But God, I was beyond excited. And it was so fun to watch, and just to watch him muddle through, you know, get to this part, and it's like, alright, you can advance past this, all you have to do is this. And, you know, so he'd listen to what I said, and he's like, no, and see how much worse everything can get, and how much worse everything can get. In all fairness, I did tell him how to get to the best ending of the game. And I don't know if he ever did it. I know I did it at least twice. It's just, I feel so bad for like the whole situation. So, I do love that game. I really wish I could just hold his reaction in my heart forever, because it was my favorite thing. God, moving on from that, Ozzy's just been having us go through traps and Donkey Kong references, in case you couldn't tell. I feel like, I know I keep saying this, I keep being on this topic because I really am trying to like debate and figure out what I want to do after this. Because so far this has been just like the biggest test going on. It's like, okay, how do I feel about doing this? Am I having fun while I'm streaming? Am I like actively enjoying myself? And I mean, so far it's been pretty cool. It's a lot of talking, and it's probably like the most talking I do throughout the day, and most of it's like, alright, how do I keep a one-sided conversation going with myself? How do I keep going? Since I don't, you know, I'm starting out, so I don't have a whole lot going on for me right now. So, I am thinking ahead, because I am interested. I kind of want to do more, at least one more, if I'm not super into it by the end of all this. But I do enjoy doing it. It's fun. So it's like, you know, games that I could play, what could I do, what would be interesting, you know, maybe looking forward, how could I set up, you know, to do more games. Chrono Trigger, I feel like it was just easiest to start with because it's a straightforward RPG, and I mean, I don't feel like a whole lot of people play Chrono Trigger as is, so it's not that bad, it stands out. I'm trying to think of games I own that would potentially work without recording, unfortunately. There's just some that I want to do that don't work with it. Chrono Trigger works, which is really nice, but it's kind of buggy. And then, Lisa doesn't work, so I can't do Lisa. I do want to maybe try and find a way so I can do Lisa, because I think that would be a fun game to play. If Lisa worked, I'd be playing that right now instead of Chrono Trigger. Lisa's another game. It's a lot of people kind of liken it to Earthbound. I think sometimes it can get hard to get away from that image. I think Undertale got likened to Earthbound a lot too, but that game, I've never beaten it. What happened, and right now I don't even fully remember where I am in that game, unfortunately. Like, I load up my last save file and I have no idea what I was doing or what was going on, which is really frustrating. And I might just start over again on it. But at least it's kind of interesting because it has a kind of a unique system to it. If a character, there's like ways to permakill characters so they don't come back. They die. When they die, they die. And that's one thing that like scares me the most, I guess, when it comes to games. I refuse to play Fire Emblem because I got I had the 3DS when I first came out. I mean, I got it when it first came out. My grandma got it for me as a birthday present. And it had like this ambassadors program for getting it like that. And they gave you like 20 virtual console games for free. It's how I got like Zelda Minish Cap, The Legend of Zelda, and all that jazz. And I got one of the Fire Emblem games on it. I'm 90% sure it was Fire Emblem. I'm hoping it is. And I was like, oh, I've never played the Fire Emblems. You know, I'll try it. And it told me, if this unit dies, it's dead forever. It cannot come back. And I'm like, okay. And then I had a unit die on me. And I turned the game off. And I was like, okay. I can't play this because I feel horrible. Because, like, I know that they don't really, they're just fodder in the end. But, like, they mean something to someone. So it's one of those games I can't play because I feel awful. And Lisa, it's that same issue. I do feel awful, but with that one, a lot of the characters in there are kind of easier to dislike and have a lot more to them. So I don't necessarily, I think, have like that guilty feeling. But there's ways to avoid having those characters permanently die, but you get to a certain segment of the game, and your characters pretty much, you don't have a choice. I got stuck on this because I just had horrible luck. But there's a part where you get to do Russian roulette. No, you don't have a choice in it. It's just you and your friends get dragged to Russian roulette, and you just have to keep sending. You pick from the people you've recruited onto your team, you send them out, and you hope for the fucking best. And I had like 6 or 7 times where everyone just got killed, including the main character, so I had to restart it over again. And it's frustrating as all fuck, because you just keep sitting there and you're like, stop killing them all! Stop killing them all! I think at best I got through with like 3 people dying before someone made it through alive, and I think you have to make it through like 3 rounds? Maybe? Maybe just 1. But like, they're permanently dead. Yeah, they permanently die from this. So, it was really frustrating for me, and I just wanted to kind of cry. But it's still a really good game, and what ended up happening, why I had to stop playing it, was that my old computer could not, it got to one part where there was just so much stuff happening on the screen, it couldn't keep up with it. So the game slowed down incredibly, and I couldn't see what I was doing, I couldn't read dialogue, it was ruined. In a sense, I couldn't get what the story was going on with, because I couldn't see the dialogue that was happening, and I was like, alright. And I tried everything to fix it. I asked my sister's husband if he could fix it, and I think he tried, and he couldn't, nothing, there wasn't any way it was going to work with us. So I couldn't play it. And now it's like, if I want to play it, I'm probably going to have to just restart my game on it and start from the beginning. Thinking about that, another game that I would love to play through on here would be Yume Nikki Dream Diary. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. I really like how the Nikki Dream Diary, which is basically Dream Diary, is based off of Nikki, which was an RPG, which I think a lot of people classified as an RPG horror game, and with that, it was just like some girl who wandered around her dreamscapes, and it was really vague and open to interpretation. There's like almost no dialogue. I can't think of any dialogue in that game to be found. No one talks in it. No one talks to you. You don't talk to anything. The most you really do is you shake your head, but that's about it, honestly. So it's kind of like it's a little iffy, but I played through that one, and I got, I guess the best way, I beat the game in a sense. Like, there is kind of a goal. I think there's 30 effects you can get in the game, and you want to get all 30 of them, and then you drop the effects in the hub world, and I won't spoil how that ends, because it's kind of dark, I guess. Anyway, years later, not the creator themselves, but fans decide that we'll remake Nikki Dream Diary. You know, we'll remake Nikki, and it'll be Nikki Dream Diary, and it'll be an homage. Is that the word I really use? It'll be it'll basically be like somewhat of the same game and updated graphics, and it's gonna be better. The game, that one got extremely shortened. It doesn't have a lot of the same effects, but I still really like it. I still think it's really good. And it's like a continuation of the previous game, really. But I definitely would play through that. I think that would be fun. It'd kind of be short. I honestly, I don't know how much I would talk for that one, because there's a lot of music in it that I really enjoy. There's just a lot of pretty songs and a lot of really, really pretty scenery in that game too. So thinking about it now, I just kind of am excited. It's a really nice game. I'll probably say that on repeat. But honestly, it's one of my favorite games. It'd be a game I'd play time and time again. I would not mind. So I might do that. I'd probably need to like play through it once or twice beforehand, because some of the puzzles are kind of tricky, and you do have to have kind of an idea of what you're doing, since there are certain things that are hidden, and certain things, like you go around a lot, and you don't really have hints or anything being like, hey, this is how you do this is how you do this is that, blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of like just guessing and hoping for the best and using the effects that they give you in that game. Your effects are so much more limited, and I kind of hate that. But I guess with like what they were working with, they just felt it was easier to do that. It worked out better for the system, so it didn't overload your computer. And, you know, at the end, take what you can get. I still think it's a great game. I still really like it. And yeah, we're mashing through enemy after enemy at this point. I kinda didn't keep track when I was fighting those dudes in the second Donkey Kong area, which is unfortunate. But I think there were only 4 that I actually fought there, because I think I fought 3 outlaws and a juggler. So I'm kind of that I marked down 4. I'm kind of hoping that's what it was. If not, I mean, whatever. I'm one keeping count here. I should be doing a better job. But I have been trying to keep track for this time. Oh, I should probably heal Froxy. I just keep talking about this and stuff. Dude, I don't know. I don't do a whole lot in my life. That's just how things are. Like the most recent thing I did, I went to California, and that was pretty cool. And then after that, like before that, I went to an anime convention, because I'm a loser. Cosplayed. I cosplayed as the main character from New Nikki, including an effect egg, and then I cosplayed as Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club in her casual outfit to the best that I could. So I mean, you know, cosplay, it's fun. I'm not the best at it. I'm improving. You know, little by little, you always get better at things. You just gotta be patient with yourself. You can't expect yourself to be perfect, you know, your first time around. Oh, shit. Chrono, how are you out of... Whatever, it's fine. So Frog has heal now, which is nice. I didn't even notice he got that, because like I said, I've been chatting. So, it's not too bad. And everything's really rough right now. I originally thought of potentially, I have like all the RPG makers because it's just kind of a fun thing to dick around with, and I thought about maybe showing off some of the kooky stuff you can do in there, and personally just some of the stuff I've done in there. So I've done a lot of messing around with it and trying to make something. But there's a lot to it. But I know that doesn't work with how I record these things, unfortunately. And with that, I feel like I probably just would not have enough attention to focus on it. To talk, I guess, really. Because I'd be too focused on what I'm doing, and it's like, how do you make that entertaining, honestly? We don't even have to fucking talk to Ozzy. We can just go ahead and grab this shit. And then talk to him. So, now we fight against Ozzy. Our mid-boss of this area. Ozzy is... You just... Yeah. You hit the switches. He's encased himself in ice, and even if he had Luca to like flame the ice, it's not going to do anything. So you just hit the switches. You can't choose in what order you hit them either, which, whatever. I mean, I think honestly the only reason I ever found out that you had to hit the switches to do stuff was because oftentimes, even if I'm fighting one enemy, I will go ahead and just use, like, attacks that do hit multiple targets, just because I feel like they do a lot of damage sometimes. And, you know, I hit a switch, and I was like, oh shit, that's what I gotta do. Otherwise, I would have been chopping at that ice the whole time, like the fool I am. And yeah, there he goes. And that's rough, Robo. So, at this point, I am going to switch Robo out with Marl. Just because, while Frog can heal everyone, he doesn't heal a lot. So I don't want to be frantic. And I'm going to have her focus on healing. Why am I doing that? I have shelters. Jesus Christ, I'm just a dumb... Ugh. Okay, moving on. So this is where I'm gonna get immensely more stressed. And I also have to skip another cutscene, so the screen might go black for you guys for a second. And I apologize, but I will try desperately to skip it as fast as I can. There you go. Wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, I do think that cutscene is a lot cooler looking. Like, it's one of the really cool ones. I do think... I really wish that this equipment would touch it. But it doesn't. Anyway. Before we face off against him, I'm gonna make sure everyone has cool stuff. I'm going to take away all this. Oh, shit. Dude, take that armor then. No, take that off. That might be good. Magic defense, I kinda wanna put that on Frog. And she can't even wear that, so that sucks. Okay. Chrono has that. Might... I think I'm gonna take Luca instead. No, I'll stick with Marl. I'll stick with Marl because I'm paranoid about healing. I'm gonna constantly be paranoid about healing. Otherwise, I think we're gonna go in this as we are. I'm already, like, anxious. Because Magnus kicks ass. Don't know where that wind's coming from, but alright. Where's the wind coming from, Magus? I feel like you just made it to be dramatic. Shit. Ooh, Frog's gonna need to heal too. I think after he does this, come around to Frog's gonna have to walk him, just walk him. Slow. Thwack him with the sword. That is just, Frog's dead. Come back, Frog, I love you so. I'm begging you, please help this team. Cool. I will probably have Marl heal Frog. Frog might be dead by the time we get to that, though. Heal Frog. Chrono, don't. You know what? I can't even remember where he's at now, so it's all bad. So I'm gonna try lightning and hope that was right. And then have Marl heal herself after the inedible failure that comes. So I think that was right. Yes! Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But we're back to light. So it's a shoo-in now. And she's gonna need to heal Chrono after that. No, Chrono. Don't fuck up. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're safe. We're safe. It's all good. Have Frog thwack him. Yeah, because we can't do fire, because we don't have Luca. Thwack him again, Frog. Make him change his mind about what barrier he wants to use. That's not helpful either. It's just gonna be a thwacking game at this point. Cool, that helps. Marl's gonna need to probably heal herself after this. She's kinda rough. I'll wait and see what he's doing after this. Cool. But now I do need to drastically heal Chrono. He's not that bad. Okay, so that's bad. It's bad and good. It's a lot of things right now. We just kind of wanna, you know, do a lot. Get a lot done in a short span of time, because she's gonna fuck us up real bad. Okay, see, now, that's a rough time for everyone. And I'm hoping we have just enough health that we don't all, yeah. Oh, bad all time. And I think he's going to immediately counter. Oh, thank God, Frog. Oh, Frog, my friend. Oh, Frog, how I love you. They're gonna do Sword Stream. Marl is just healing everyone right now. Just so we don't die, because he did like 200 something damage. Chrono should be fine. But Frog will collapse if we do not get him healed. And after this battle, I guess I can. I wrote down all the enemies, and I can see how those numbers work out. Chrono's rough. Marl, you gotta heal, and you gotta do real fast. Because everyone needs to be healed. I'm gonna have, actually, Chrono just do cleave. Just have you guys use... It's all good, it's all good! Don't have to do anything! Cool. Cool. Alright. Cool. We're all good. I was starting to get kind of anxious as that went on. Alright. Cool. While he talks, I'm gonna count real quick. I counted to 98. Which honestly, it's a lot closer than I thought. And again, that's like, I probably missed one or two. And I included, you know, all the bots. Actually, wait, shit. No, it's probably 99. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed like one thing. Shit. That's sick as fuck. This part's kinda weird. I don't know. I just think it's weird that outright Marl and Chrono fucked up. Obviously, it's gonna be Marl and Luca. Or at least, you know, like, Marl, Luca, and Ayla. There's no reason to insert Chrono into all this. He's not doing much of anything. He doesn't speak. He barely makes eye contact with people. It's not happening. Now Ayla's here to bust our chops. Hey Ayla, what's up? See, look, we're back. We're back here. Rough. Oh, Frog, I'm sorry. And I love that she was totally ready to eat Frog. Like, even with all his clothes on and he brandished the sword, she's like, that's for me. I'll eat that right now. Oh, Ayla. How I love you. I swear I will not be gushing over Ayla this whole time. Oh yeah, this is like a rough spot. This is like, all kinds of bad. It's already 3 o'clock, and I know I haven't been streaming for very long, but I am going to probably need to end this soon. I do have to get up early tomorrow. So let me I hate it, you know. I'll go ahead. We'll take a look at what's happening with Luruba Village. So, we can't ever access Luruba until it burns down. And I do like that the biggest difference is like their hair is purple. You know. It's bullshit to blame it all on Ayla though. The reptiles are just out for blood for everyone, and Ayla didn't even know where you guys lived. Like, it's such bullshit. I would kill for Ayla. She doesn't do anything to deserve just all this shit that goes on. You know, like, she makes good points. If you don't fight, you don't get stronger. Especially in this game, if you don't fight, you're not getting experience. You're just gonna be fucked. I worry for Ayla. And she just goes off. She doesn't even say hi to us after that. She just goes. And it's, you know, obviously we'd go after her. But, you know, we're not. But she's gone up to the dactyl nest, which we went to and explored before so that we could get goodies, kinda before we were supposed to get those goodies. Because why not? It was open to us. And now we're just gonna fuck. Sometimes I can do that. We're just gonna head back to Time Zen for right now, and I'm gonna probably save and put it there. Because I would stream longer. I don't like to do just an hour for a stream. I want to do at least like 2 hours, but it's just not going to happen. I gotta get up in like almost 3 hours. So I gotta get some sleep, unfortunately. I know I took a nap, which is partly why I kind of was like, no, I'll still stream, it'll be fine. If anything, if after that whole fiasco with my friend, if I don't have anything else going on, I'll go ahead and stream more tomorrow. So you'll, I guess, kind of get like 3 days in a row. Which, I try not to stream too often because I just don't want to get burnt out and I want a chance to chill on my own, but I make sacrifices somewhere. So, next time we start back up, we're gonna go fuck up the reptites with Ayla. Provided she lets us do that, because she kinda did ditch us. So, thank you for those who joined tonight. Sorry it was really short. I will hopefully see you guys next time. Thank you. Have a great night.